Hey everyone, this is Dan.
And Lucas.
From BeAGameCharacter.com, and today we're going to make power pancakes. Okay, so you will need 3 bananas, 3 eggs, a protein powder of your choice, something to grease the pan with. I've got olive oil cooking spray here, but you can also use butter or coconut oil or Crisco or anything like that. A blender and a griddle or a frying pan. Also, a 6-year-old helps if you've got one. Optionally, if you want to have some fun, you can also grab some foil and some food coloring. You'll see why in a bit. Alright, so you want to start by taking your 3 bananas and peeling them and stick them in your blender. Next, you want to crack your 3 eggs and put them in. I'll crack you hand on me. Oh no, not on the counter! What are you doing? What are you doing? Finally, you add 2 scoops of your favorite protein powder. Oh, big full level scoops. Personally, I like chocolate. But you can also use vanilla, strawberry, plain, whatever you want. Go ahead. That's 1. And another one. And, as a secret ingredient, sometimes I like to add a good heaping spoonful of peanut butter. You can also use almond butter if you prefer that, but I love bananas, peanut butter, and chocolate.
Can I like the spoon?
Sure. So, combine all your ingredients. Throw them in the blender and turn the blender on, and you can do the honors, sir. You know, when you want to do a consistency check, you want to get to the point where it's got a nice drippy consistency. Alright, now comes the fun bit. Now that our batter is assembled and ready, I don't know of anything much more powerful than the Triforce, so we are going to go ahead and make some Triforce power pancakes. Now, of course, first we have to color our batter in the colors of the Triforce, which are red, green, and blue. So, Lucas, you have the green, and I've got the red and blue here. Why don't you do the honors and go ahead and drop it in that bowl there. A couple of drops. I'll add the blue. Now I gotta stir them up. If you use a vanilla protein powder and leave out the nut butter, you might get some better colors and consistencies, but you get the basic idea. Now, grease up my pan. Like I said, you can use something else, butter or coconut oil or what have you, but I just like spray on stuff because it's easy. Finally, to continue our Triforce fun, I made a little triangle mold out of foil. Yeah, drop that in the pan. Turn the heat up. Medium heat or so. You don't want to get so hot that you scorch the pancakes. Make sure your mold, if you're using one, is kind of flat in the pan. You might get some leakage around the edges, but you just want it to hold general shape. Alright, once your pan gets hot and your mold is in place, you can go ahead and start pouring your pancakes. Lucas, pick a color.
Green.
Ah! Triforce of Courage, a future link in training. Make sure you go ahead and pour nice and evenly. Soon you should start to see bubbles appearing in the top of your pancake. That's letting you know it's almost time to flip it. So you take your mold off. Careful, it'll be a little hot. Now that it's found its shape, slide under, and then as best as you can, flip. Cook it a few seconds on the other side. Lucas, can you go grab me a plate from the cabinet out there? Big one.
To take it out.
Plate it up and move on to your next one. Watch out.
Ooh, that looks good.
Yeah, it does. Which color should we do next?
Red.
Red? Triforce of Power.
Excuse me.
You're excused. Lucas, which one's your favorite Triforce? Courage, power, or wisdom?
This one.
This one, the green one?
Yeah.
Courage? There you go, the hero of time, ladies and gentlemen. Again, once you start to see bubbles and it starts to set up, you can go ahead and take your mold off.
Ooh. There's a little bit green on it.
That's alright. You need a little courage with your power. And go ahead and flip it as best you can. Whoop, that one got a little crispy on that side. Alright, watch out. Throw that one on your plate.
And if you see a little bit crispy, it's still okay.
It's still okay if it's a little bit crispy. There we go. Got our mold back in. Last one.
Yeah.
Now turn the heat down so we don't crispify
What?
this one.
What power is that one?
This one, this is the Triforce of Wisdom. Here we go.
Ooh.
Hot.
Ooh.
There we go. Last one. Oh no!
Oh no.
I didn't have the wisdom to re-grease the pan before I tried to cook this one. And there we go. And there we have it, our Triforce Power Pancakes. Now you can top these with syrup, but my personal favorite is actually honey or agave nectar. Alright, go ahead. How is it?
It's good.
Nice. That's it for today. As always, remember to live boldly, change the world, and...
Continue to be awesome.
Alright.